And you also have men, John Edwards today, the word being that he could face criminal charges. Obviously, Arnold Schwarzenegger out of office, but all the publicity about him, last week, and that story certainly isn't over. Why do you think that keeps happening? We seem to keep being surprised by it.
You know what? I'll be honest with you, Chris. For women in power, there just aren't the opportunities. People, women probably have some, again, generalization. A lot of women in power have different instincts, but we aren't getting interns coming up to us putting their phone numbers in our pockets, whereas I think that men in power get a lot more of that than women do. Women in power maybe just aren't as attractive to men, but I can tell you that the opportunities aren't there, and perhaps a lot of the instincts aren't there. And I would say this too, that one of the reasons why women don't run for office, I think, has to do with protecting their families, and I think women are very protective of their children and don't want them to be exposed. I think that may be one of the reasons why women in power also are less inclined to commit those kind of affairs, etc., because they want to protect what they know will be public exposure to their family. They think more about that than perhaps some men in power do.
I wish we could do an hour on this. It is a fascinating topic and a really important
We should,
one.
Chris. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Should get MSNBC to get you and I to do a special on this, because I think it's very fascinating. And I would say to all women out there who are considering, you should run, because you are effective when you're in office. And if you do run, I encourage you to marry well, because I married well and I wouldn't have been able to do it without my great husband.
And your husband wrote a great article about this, which could also be part of the hour. Governor, it is always good to see you. Thank you so much.
All right, Chris.